Hi, my name is Mark. Today I'm recording this on January the 8th, 2025. This is a follow-up video to the one I made and posted on November 5th. And I want to clarify a few things from that video, which was very impromptu and unscripted and not so well rehearsed. That's why it went 18 minutes. I'm going to do a few videos and keep them short so they're more palatable and that'll get more ears and eyeballs. I want to say first that I am a non-denominational believer and follower of Jesus Christ. I'm also a sinner and a hypocrite, not worthy to enter the kingdom. I am neither prophet nor messenger or watchman. I'm just a person that's had a lot of time over the last 5 years to consume a lot of content, mostly on YouTube, from people who around the world who've been sharing their profound visions, messages, and mostly dreams of prophetic times. It's been a fascinating couple of months. That video, I never could have imagined it would get as much exposure as it did, and the engagement as well. I made a few errors in that video I want to clarify real quickly. One was I referenced Romans 10, verses 10 through 13. I meant 9 through 13. I also misspoke when I was talking about salvation, and then I said you earn it by faith. Obviously, we don't earn it. It's a gift for us to receive if we choose. The other thing, I missed a few important themes that came up over watching, these many dreams or testimonies that are important. One is a lot of people are seeing two moons, and often a blood red moon. Another one is that many parents are putting their toddlers on camera, and they are recording straight out of their mouth. There's no coaching, no bias, no influence. I truly believe this. These are children that can barely speak the English language, and they're having amazing dreams about Jesus, saying he's coming, and it's really remarkable. And I just think what comes from the mouth of babes cannot be dismissed. Another comment, really important thing that I saw is many people who are having rapture dreams are noticing how many people are left behind. And it's really scary when you think about it, because so many people say they believe, and I think to myself, well, you know who else believes? Satan believes in Jesus. And I think there's a difference between being a believer and a follower. And now is the time to get serious. Now is the time. I just feel it is so close that we need to really stop being in the world and of the world and start focusing on the kingdom, the word. And, in the comments, there was over 600 comments. I read all of them. I responded to many. And I noticed in subthreads, people were kind of having discourse and sometimes discord about doctrine. Your doctrine versus that person's doctrine. And just, I kind of felt like, is it really important? The conclusion I had was, you can have 10 people read the same verses relating to end times prophecy from the Old Testament and the New Testament. And just to make my point, 5 people can read those verses and say, here it proves there's no rapture. Another 5 people can read those verses and say, here it proves the rapture. End times scripture is very hard to read and understand, and sometimes it seems to conflict, be contradicting. That is why I intentionally did not bring a lot of scripture, or much of any into the video. I simply referenced Acts 2:17 and Joel 2:28. And why I focused on the dream testimonies is because that is one way God reaches us. He knows the scripture is difficult to read, discern, distill, and understand. But our dreams are something that we can't say came from driving down the street, a conversation with someone. He can reach us there and move us powerfully. I had a conversation with a close friend the other day who I was sharing this, and it's kind of heavy for her because it's just not her thing. And as I spoke, she revealed to me that her son, who works in the FBI in a very remote part of the United States, called her one night sobbing, absolutely upset so much because he had a dream of hell. And that incited him to start reading the Bible feverishly. And I told her he is blessed to have received that dream. So my point is, in saying this, fear is not bad. It's a God-given emotion. And sometimes we need fear of the Lord, to actually move. My motivation for doing that video was fear of the Lord, because I've had a series of prophetic dreams, some rapture, some tribulation. And I thought to myself, and I've listened to so many, if God said to me, you knew I was coming, but you didn't do anything about it, you didn't tell anyone, he might say to me, depart from me, I do not know you. And that would be the worst day of my life. And I might have blood on my hands. I encourage you to share your dreams. I don't like being on camera. I don't post selfies of myself on Facebook. It was very uncomfortable to do. And my intention was to share that link with friends and for anyone who might stumble upon it. But putting myself out in the world on video or on YouTube for the world to see was very uncomfortable. But I'm hoping that God inspired me to do that. And actually, he's been giving me an urging to do another video. And I've been asking, what is it I can talk about? I'm gonna bring that up in a couple of more videos, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something that I want to say right now, but I'm gonna try to keep these short to value your time. So stay tuned. There's more coming. Thank you.